y'all, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a speed clean with me, and I'm also going to be finally putting up the wallpaper in our office. Now, if you are new to my channel, then welcome. I'm so glad that you are here. My name is Amy, and I do lots of home and lifestyle related videos on my channel, and I would love to have you as a subscriber if you like what you see. And be sure to let me know if you are new in the comments. Introduce yourself, what your name is, and where you're from, so that way I can get to know you guys better. Now for today's cleaning, I'm going to be doing a cleaning in the kitchen because it desperately needed it. So the first thing that I'm doing is actually loading my dishwasher. Usually we load our dishwasher at night if we can, but on this day I guess we didn't wash our dishes the night before, so I'm going to go ahead and load it here and then put any other dishes away that need to be put up, and then I'll start cleaning down the kitchen.
Saw you from across the room.
Now really quick, I did want to let you guys know I am planning videos for January, so if you have any video requests for you guys, please leave them down in the comments so I can get on those. And I do have some changes coming, which I will be announcing in just a few weeks.
Know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. You say that you're from out of town. I'm hoping that you stick around. Show me what it's like from the other side. Would you stay?
Now my stovetop wasn't too bad because we usually do clean it off at night if we've been cooking, but I think this was actually a little bit messy from this morning, but it wasn't too bad, so that was good. But I did want to go ahead and clean it down while I'm cleaning the rest of the kitchen. So here I'm using the Method degreaser, and I basically just sprayed it on and then I'm wiping it off with a rag. But if it's really messy and I have a bunch of stuff like caked on there, then I'll spray it down with the degreaser, and then I'll go over it with a wet sponge to loosen all of that grime and everything off, and it seems to work really good. So just a tip, if you are looking for a good stovetop cleaner, especially if you make a huge mess, use the Method degreaser and then a wet sponge. Now for all my stainless steel appliances, I'm still using the Method Steel For Real cleaner, and here you're going to see in just a minute I run out and I open a new bottle. But I love this stuff. Not only does it leave all of my appliances super streak free, but it smells really good too.
But I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. We are who we are. Why don't I be me and you be you? We're spreading color around us.
Now the next thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and clean out the inside of my microwave, and I'm just using white distilled vinegar, and I'm just pouring it into a bowl, and then I'm going to put it in the microwave and microwave it on high for 6 minutes.
Let's be free. Just be yourself. Keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing.
Now while that's going in the microwave, I'm going to go ahead and wipe down my granite countertops with the Method Daily Granite Cleaner, and then for my wood countertops I actually use the Method Wood for Good, and I'm going to do that in just a little bit. But I love clearing everything off of my countertops at least once a week to make sure I'm getting back in the corners and all of that, so that's what I'm going to do here.
Stopping you. Try to express yourself in your own way, and we could have some fun. No problems what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like to, what you like to do, what you like to, what you like to.
Now, really quick before I actually clean off my wood countertops, I'm going to go ahead and give my sink a really good cleaning too. And so I'm using the Mrs. Meyers Baking Soda Cream Cleanser in my sink. It has baking soda in it, obviously, by the name, but it smells really, really good, and it's a great way to keep your sink nice and white if you have a farmhouse sink. But also, I've seen lots of my friends with stainless steel sinks using this cleaner as well.
We shouldn't care about anyone who brings us down. Doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like to, what you like to do, do what you like to, what you like to, what you like to do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do.
Alright, and now the inside of my microwave is ready to be wiped out, so I'm going to go ahead and wipe that down. I love using the distilled vinegar in here because I feel like it does a really good job of breaking down all of the grime and everything that's on the inside of the microwave that you can't even see. Like, there was a bunch of stuff in here that I couldn't even see. I couldn't even see it on the film, on the camera, but once I started wiping it down, it had all caked to the bottom. So I wiped it off. It came off super easy, and then the only thing that I don't like about it is I don't like the smell of vinegar, but it does make it so easy to clean the inside.
Yeah, you can make me laugh and cry just by being around.
Now the last thing that I'm going to do here in the kitchen is wipe down our wood countertops with the Method Wood for Good cleaner, and you guys already know if you've been around forever, but I love this stuff. It's probably one of my favorite cleaning products.
It's sad to see you feeding off the feeling. Every heart you.
Now here in the living room, I'm going to do a quick tidy up. We had a bunch of jackets laying around, so I'm going to go hang those up in the laundry room. We have a little over the door hanger where we keep our jackets, and then also picking up some toys, throwing them at the bottom of our little wicker basket there, because that's where I like to keep their toys, and just hide them with a blanket. And then several times a week we'll actually take the basket upstairs and empty the toys into the playroom, and the kids can put them away.
Is open, it's 'cause you kicked it down. Every word you say, every smile you fake, I let you go. It's sad to see you feeding off the feeling. Every heart you break, every soul you shake, I let you go. It's you, not me, who messed up.
Now I'm going to finally go into my bedroom and make up the bed. I kind of did things out of order this time. Usually I start my videos off in my bedroom, but I decided to change it up a little bit today and start in the kitchen. But here I'm just using my Hurricane Fur Pet Wizard. I have it linked in my Amazon store in the description box, but I love this thing. We just use it to get the pet hair off the bed, and it works great. I've been using it for several years now, and I always get questions about it, but I love it.
Every word you say.
Alright, so now we are moving into the office, and I am going to clean this mess up. So this is a huge mess in here, mainly because it's a lot of our Christmas stuff. I've just kind of dumped things on the floor as we've been decorating and just have not been getting around to this room. So I'm going to get in here, clean all of this stuff up, and then I'm actually going to put up our wallpaper too, because I have been saying I was going to do this for months and months and still have not gotten around to it. Now all of that stuff that I just put in that bag is actually for Kaysen's class party. They're doing a Grinch theme this year, so I'm super excited about that, and I finally have it all together, so I've got that put away. And now I'm going to go through this bin right here. It's got lots of Christmas stuff in it, so I'm pulling things out, deciding what I'm going to keep in here, what I'm going to get rid of, what I need to move to somewhere else. And then I also have a bunch of our gift wrapping stuff for Christmas that is going to go back in this basket, but I'm going to actually put it to the top of the bin so that way I can get it out of here, but then when I'm ready to wrap, I know exactly where it's at and it'll be easy for me to find. And here is another Christmas bin that I need to go through. I have several pieces of garland that we got that I just didn't end up using, and I'll probably use it for other seasons though because it is just plain greenery and I love it. But I'm going to put the things that we are not using back in this bin, and actually when we get ready to take down all of our Christmas stuff, I'm going to be going back through all of these bins and getting rid of some more things and reorganizing so it all makes sense. But of course that won't be till after Christmas, so I am planning on filming that video for you guys so that you can see how I organize all my Christmas stuff. Now these pillowcases here I actually ordered off of Amazon when I was planning on decorating my house for Christmas, and I was going to use these in the video, but they came late, so I'm just now getting them on these pillow inserts, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet, but I love them and they are so cute. Alright, and in this side of the room there's even more Christmas stuff that I just didn't put up or didn't use. So I'm actually going to take a few of those wreaths back to Walmart since I never used them, and I have a few other things that I'm going to be returning, but the rest of it, like the garland from the dollar spot, I didn't end up putting it up, but I think I will use it next year, so I'm going to put that with all of my Christmas stuff. So a few weeks ago in one of my clean and decorate with me videos, I made these pillowcases by using just placemats from the Dollar Tree and Walmart, and all I did was hot glued them together and then inserted the stuffing, and it was super easy. And I ended up putting them all on the front porch on our chairs out there in the swing and everything, and it turned out so cute. But then a few days ago our neighbor's dog actually pulled almost every single pillow into the yard and pulled them apart. There was stuffing all over the yard and it was just a big mess, but my neighbor was super apologetic and felt horrible about the whole situation, and luckily these were super cheap and it wasn't like I went and bought really nice pillows and they got messed up, so I was able to save most of them, and I'm just hot gluing them back together. Alright, so most everything is cleared out of here and put back where it goes, and then I also have those few tubs that are going up into the attic, and now I can actually start putting up the wallpaper. So I'm going to move the bed over against the other wall so that way I can actually go straight across the wall and put up all the wallpaper without it being in the way.
Put the pedal to the floor, flame your light, take a smoke. Put your broken rip off, wafers on. Doesn't matter if the sun goes down, we'll still be up.
Alright, so we ended up getting our wallpaper from Levette's, and it's actually the peel and stick, and they have lots of different designs on their website. They even have an Instagram page where you can see lots of pictures that people have used their products. But this is actually the second set of wallpaper that we've had to get from them, because the first time we put it all up and the design was just way too small and we couldn't see it from across the room. So we ended up pulling it down, and we didn't realize that your walls should be primed before putting this up. So just an FYI, if you are planning on using peel and stick wallpaper, make sure to have your walls primed and make sure that your walls are white, because the color will show through because it's a little bit of an opaque color in the background. So because our walls were not primed, it ended up peeling off a lot of the paint, and we had to have our walls sanded down and repainted white, and it was just a big mess. But I'm so glad that we got this second order of wallpaper in, because the design is beautiful. It's the same design, we just had it blown up a lot bigger, and we also had them do the design in black instead of the brown that we had originally done, and I just love the way this turned out. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this wasn't the easiest project I've ever done, but it didn't take me too long to do, and I think the hardest part was just lining up the design from each panel, making sure that it's not overlapping or crooked or have some sort of gap, because as you're going down you might figure out that it's not really lining up perfectly the way you want it to. So we did a lot of pulling it off, putting it back on, lining it up, all of that kind of stuff. So that was what took the longest and was the most frustrating part. Alright, so Chance tried to help me, and you're going to get to see the bloopers at the end, so definitely stick around to the end and you can see some of the real conversation that was going on while I have this sped up.
I'm going out my mind. Give me some directions to get to you. To get to you, ain't gonna waste my time. I know that we got connection, I think about you. You're on my mind, on my mind, on my mind. Yeah, I'm going out of my mind, out of my mind, out of my mind, yeah. For you, my love, you drive me crazy, tell me what to do, what to do. I'm on my knees, yeah, I am begging you, begging you. I'll break the rules if it will get me to, yeah.
So once I got that third panel up, I feel like the rest of them went up a lot easier. I don't know what it was about that one, but it took us forever to figure it out.
I'm going out my mind. Give me some directions to get to you. To get to you, ain't gonna waste my time. I know that we got connection, I think about you. For you, my love, you drive me crazy, tell me what to do, what to do. I'm on my knees, yeah, I am begging you, begging you. I'll break the rules if it will get me to, yeah.
And the last thing that we had to do was Chance just cut the extra that was overlapping on the end. So he cut it off so it was straight up against the wall on the side and on the bottom.
Your smile. What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars.
Alright, and the very last thing that I'm going to do in here is do a quick vacuum, and then I'm also going to pick up whatever's left on the desk that needs to be put away, and then I'm going to be done cleaning for the day. Now, this obviously isn't the final result of the office. We still have to do some decorating in here, but I did want to share with you guys the process of putting up the wallpaper in case you're wanting to do a little DIY yourself. Of course, it is a lot of work, but it's a lot cheaper than paying someone to do it. So we do have a few more things to get for the wall above the desk here, and then some rearranging, and then hopefully we can finish this office and be done and have a final reveal. And I just can't wait to be done with it because this is the first room that people see when they walk into my house. So we either have to have the door closed or it needs to look nice. So I'm ready for it to be able to look nice and have that barn door open all the time. And don't forget to stay for the bloopers at the end. Hopefully you guys don't judge me too harsh because I was getting so frustrated and Chance was so patient with me, but it's real life and I hope you can relate. And if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much, and I hope that you'll subscribe if you are new. And don't forget to say hey in the comments. Let me know what you were doing while you were watching or where you're from. Introduce yourself if you haven't yet. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you.
I know, but you know what?
Is it gapping though?
Yes.
It rips off more and more every time I stick it in this area. Marital bonding moments in the Darley house.
I just don't get it.
How's it looking?
Oh, freaking care.
Good luck.
I mean, you can see the line, but it's not bad. The worst part is up there.
This feels like this feels like a jungle.